One got the numbers, one let the game on. Two different voices, never the same. Mic on fire when the truth collides. It ain't just one story, must be two sides. Must be two sides that'll play tonight. Anchor with the question, athlete with the fight. Stats hit the table, passion don't hide. Every game, every story.
Let's go ahead and get into a little game we got, man. Jonnu, you are an extremely fashionable guy. You know, I tried to tell Ahmad over here how important the fashion is before the game. It's not just we want to look good for the camera. It's putting yourself in that mode, man.
You look good, you feel good, you play
yes,
good.
Sir.
You play good, they pay good. You hear me?
So we got a little game we played called Drip or Drought. So, you know, we go pull up some fits and we gonna tell you whether or not this is a drip or drought, and you can tell us about your fit for sure.
Oh, it put me on the spot. Okay, all right. All right, listen, I got some more heaters. Instagram ain't getting all the heat, so I'm gonna see what y'all got in here.
Yeah, man. So okay. We got the bucket hat. You know what I'm saying? The shirts.
Where we at? Where we at? I can't even see it.
You can't see it? Well, look.
Oh, I can see it. I got you. I'm here.
You got it. You got it right here.
I'm here.
So, man, you always wear the shirts, all the button to the nipples. They got to see the chain, bro. The buttons got to be down.
Ain't no doubt, man. I mean, we start from the top bottom. This was a couple years ago, man. Oh man, but we still in style always, man. We start from the top. Proud of bucket hat for the win. You know what I mean?
What's the shirt right there?
Cartier shades, Casablanca Casablanca.
Oh yeah.
Silk. You know what I mean? that silk, that nice silk. You know what I mean? Feeling on my body. You know what I mean? While that wind blowing. You know them VVS is on the mat. You can see that.
How much time is spent into your pregame fits, Jonnu? Like, how much time
honest,
do you do?
Man, that wasn't a lot. That's really just I got to get to the plane. Let me throw something on. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put my. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put something in the bag. You know what I mean? That's really just. I don't do too much. Listen, I don't consider my. I'm gonna be honest. It's some dudes, man, that look like they come in. It's two different kind of fashion dudes, right? It's some fashion dudes that look like they got a stylist and dudes that don't look like they got a stylist. The dudes that look like they got a stylist, they look like they got everything. They about to walk down a runway. You know what I'm saying? And they wear some stuff. They wear some stuff that I would never wear.
Right.
You know what I mean? To each his own. You know what I mean? But it's some guys that kind of like they real super fashionable. I don't consider myself that. I like what I like because I'm still from Philly, man. I ain't gonna do nothing too extreme, but I'm gonna be chill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. This definitely drippy, man. Let's go to the next one. Let's see the next
one. All right. Oh yeah.
Okay, got the chill. See, this is what I like, man. It ain't all just super designer, man. It's it's some swag that ain't nobody seen yet. You know.
Yeah, man. That's nice little what's that? That's veil jumpsuit. You know what I mean? Veil jumpsuit, Loewe tee. That's the tee. The tee, probably the most expensive thing I got on. Yeah. You know what I mean? Loewe tee. I can't even see the kids.
The bag always got to be right.
The bag got to be right. Go yard bag. You know what I mean? $20 Apple earphones, man. You know, ain't nothing too crazy. I can't even see what kind of kicks I got on. What kind of kicks I got on? Oh, they look like the fives.
The fives, yeah.
Yeah, them the fives. You know, just chilling, man.
So, Jonnu, how often do you shop for your clothes? Like, how often are you updating your wardrobe?
All the time.
Man, listen, man. It's about one thing I learned about shopping is you gotta like Prue said, like some guys get caught up in I'm about to throw on this $5,000 jacket, and you ain't really got to do all that. You know what I'm saying? Like that jumpsuit right there, really only a couple $100. You know what I'm saying? You know them fives, 180 or 220 retail. You know what I'm saying? I think I might have got them off the Nike site. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Obviously I'm gonna spend money on my accessories, like my jewelry, my watch. You know what I mean? I'm gonna spend money there. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't I'm over spending $1,300 for a shirt, man. I'm over that, man. I'm over that. Like I'm over that.
When did that hit? Because I know a lot of people get to the league, they start cashing out on nice clothes.
I was early. Listen, I wasn't even on my rookie. I was on my rookie deal, and I was spending $1,000, on shirts, Givenchy tees and whatnot. And I got out, and I don't even got one Givenchy shirt in that closet. You know what I'm saying? And so, is we realize that, man, when you get older and you just get tired of it, and it's like you looking to look rich when everybody know you already got money, you know what I mean? And so it's just like, I'm like, listen, man, I'm gonna wear nice clothes that I'm not about to regret that I paid this much for. You know what I'm saying? So, it just became that.
Well, yeah, let's go to this next one right here, man. Because you might not spend the 1,300 for the shirt, but for the car, hey,
You gotta spend money. Listen, I've been spending it in the right places.
Hey, one thing y'all gonna learn about Jonnu, the car is as much a part of the fit as anything else, man. It's gonna be in the pic. The car, hey, the Maybach is fire. And it sets the fit off perfectly, bro.
Yeah, man. We was back. We was in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, man. So what better way to pull up in the Benz? You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
what better way
sir.
to pull up in the Benz, bro?
Favorite whip you got, Jonnu?
Huh?
The favorite whip you got?
What's my favorite whip I got? So the favorite whip that I just had the Cullinan, man. The Rolls-Royce Cullinan. I just traded that in, and I actually got my Maybach back. I had that, and that's a year is that right there is a 21, I believe. I think that's a 21 or a 22. I got that same car. I just got it, and but I got a 25 now. So the grill is a little different, or not the grill, but the bottom emblems is a little different, man. And so I just always enjoyed the comfortability of being in the back of it. Like I'm more comfortable in the back of the Maybach than I am any other car, and I'm tall, and so. I want to be driven around. Me and wife want to go on date night. You know what I mean? I want to be comfortable. So I had wound up getting that back, man. So that's probably my favorite whip right now. My favorite one I got right now.
Yes, sir. All right, let's go to the next one. Let's see what you got next. See, hey, this is a classic look right here, man. I like this right here, man.
Yeah, that's clean.
The leather up top, and what's the material on these pants? Suede? What that
suede. Yeah, they suede.
See
suede,
the
man.
different textures, man. Tell them a little bit about the different textures, putting them together, man.
You gotta mix and match, but you gotta be confident to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta do it with confidence, man. Listen, you could tell if somebody walk in the room and they confident with what they wearing. It may not even that's also add to the fit. You know what I'm saying? Like how you wearing it? Is you walking with it with confidence, or is you feeling like I don't really like what I got on? You know what I'm saying? So you gotta walk with it with confidence, man. But definitely the leather top. You know what I mean? Suede pants. Again, I'm gonna spend money on the bag, on the accessories, Goyard bag, Travis Scott's,
Yes,
Cartier shades.
Have you ever been approached by a stylist?
I have, but I never took no advice, man. I'm proud to say that.
I know that's right.
Never needed. All right, we got one more. One more. And the car, yeah, like we said, the color in the background. And it's a classy car, so you got to have a classy fit on with it, man. I like it.
Yeah, man. I was out white. That was actually wifey event, man. She had appeared on the show, and they was doing a premiere. And so I said, babe, we're gonna ride in style. I'm with you the whole way. You know what I'm saying? With you the whole way, man. So we pulled up in the Cullinan that day. You know what I mean? Had a good time in that whip. Some good memories.
That's what's up, brother. Hey, full of drip, man. Hey, that's my dog right there.
No droughts right there. No drought with Jonnu and Mike Cole.
Gucci loafers on right there, too. Those are some Gucci loafers right there, if y'all know.
Yes,
say, don't miss the details. I feel that. All right, so we already know everything's drippy that y'all got throwing on. Y'all ain't going out there throwing out no drought. So now let's ask you about current events going around the NFL. So you play with Tua Tagovailoa. You seen probably what Cam Newton had to say about him, how he needed to play better, this and that. What's your take on Tua as a quarterback, seeing how you have played with him, had success with him, and whatnot?
Man, I said this. I was actually doing an interview earlier. It's funny you said it. Listen, man, Tua can't do no wrong in my eyes. He can't do no wrong in my eyes, man. You better tighten up about Oos. I'm going hard about Oos, man.
Yes,
That's my guy. But no seriousness though, man. He's as talented with the ball in his hands as any quarterback that I've been around. Like he really, man, I'm talking about the most accurate, the most beautiful ball placement that you would want as a receiver. I'm talking about a receiver's ball. He throws Prue know what I'm talking about. He throws a receiver's ball. You know what I'm saying? And just the way he able to manipulate certain throws, man, and throw guys open. And I made a lot of my plays that I made, man, was was ball placement. You know what I mean? And him giving me an opportunity and trusting me when I was there with him. I think that guy got a lot of talent, man. One of the most talented, QBs I've been around. Obviously, I understand that, the Dolphins haven't, won a playoff game, haven't beat the Bills, and it's a lot of narratives over there. But it's him as a player, man. I think he's a hell of a player. And he can't do no wrong in my eyes. I'm gonna stand on that again.
So when people say noodle arm, what are you coming to defense and saying about him?
I listen. He threw. You can't have a noodle arm and throw for 4,000 yards. Can't have a noodle arm and I guess you can try to justify it and say, oh well, you can throw a screen and you can take it 80 yards, but that wasn't the case. Go watch the 23 season. Go watch Tua 23 season. You know what I mean? And look at some of those throws that he made, man. I know obviously in that 24 year, a lot of teams was playing a lot of too high shell against us. And so we didn't have the opportunity to really push the ball down the field how we wanted to when I was there. But he, man, he's got it. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, quarterbacks is just gonna get the worst of it. They're gonna get them beatings, man. And it's what comes with it. You know what he signed up for. He a big boy, you know what I'm saying? But he a hell of a player, man. I got a lot of respect for Oos. And I'm always pulling for him.
Yeah, man. And we touched on a little bit earlier about Art and Aaron Rodgers. And I just wanted your take on some of these narratives that have been going around that's saying that Art and Aaron Rodgers aren't going to be able to get along, bro. You're there every day. You're seeing it in person. What's your thoughts on that relationship?
They hate each other. No, listen, man. Art and A, I think the best. I think the that's probably like the dopest thing. Like how well him and A-Rod get along. You know what I'm saying? Like the way they like. You got to think they ain't too far away in age. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So they BS a lot, man, and they love to joke around a lot. Art personality. You know what I'm saying? And Art subtle aggressive jokes. You know what I'm saying? And that's A-Rod. You know what I'm saying? Love to play all day. Love to be one of the guys, man. And you just see their relationship, and you see why, A-Rod wanted to be here. You know what I'm saying? So they got a relationship, man, and it's a cool thing to see.
So, yeah, man, and y'all seem to have a good thing going so far. So
yeah, I'm here in Minnesota. I cover the Vikings, so y'all just beat them. Y'all made our week hell here. Having to cover them and whatnot. So obviously, Cole asked you that question because sometimes the media can spin narratives about coaches and players and relationships and things like that. And this is what our whole podcast is about, like finding that common ground, talking about both sides. So in your 9-year career, what's your relationship been like with the media? What's your presumption about us?
It's good guys and bad guys in every story. You know what I'm saying? I've been fortunate enough to always put myself in a position. One thing about the media, man, they can't throw me off my pivot. You know what I'm saying? So it's never, one thing that I would say that I was always proud of myself on was speaking. And I just go back to my mom. My mom just raised me right, man. Like, ain't never especially when the way I conduct myself in the media, I got kids watching me. I got my kids watching me first, you know what I'm saying? And then I got, other people watching me and look up to me. And so, you know how the media try to, nick and knack and pick at certain things. I'm you know what I mean? Come on, I've been on your game. You know what I mean? And so it's, like I said, it's good guys and bad guys in every business, man, and you just got to know how to maneuver your way through the media. You know what I mean? And don't let it frustrate you to a point where, now they can pick the narrative. You can control the narrative with the media. You know what I'm saying? And not give them enough where they can go off and use your words and twist them and try to make you out to be somebody you're not.
Deep.
Yeah, man. So we talked a little bit. We chopped it up, and you said that you might be looking to get into maybe some media type post-career activities.
Yeah,
So
man.
just talk about what you think about the podcast space and how athletes are taking it over these days.
Yeah, podcast, man. I think right now that's the number one uh what word do you use in the media space? But I think it's the number one, like as far as radio, talk show, like it's the number one, it's the number one platform for whatever that
Right.
range is.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so it's taking over the world by storm. You know, everybody that listen, man, podcast, one thing about a podcast, you know, you got a long drive, man. I'm cutting a pod. I don't probably listen to music on a long drive. I'm gonna cut a podcast or two on, you know what I'm saying, and cut it on and just go along for the ride.
Oh, word?
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. I love watching podcasts, man. So it's taking over and it's giving a lot of guys spaces and lanes to be themselves, to really be one of the guys. It's not so much, you kind of get more of an in-depth, like we sit here talking, like we'll be sitting here talking at the barbershop or whatever, like, you know what I mean, y'all asking questions. You being yourself, you know what I'm saying? And I think the fans like that interaction.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why we started this podcast. I think because I work in the media, but it's like I feel like we only get a shell of who you guys are when we're inside that locker room. Whereas when you hop in front of a podcast, we get stories like you told today. We get to actually find out your journey to the top. So I think that's pretty dope. For you, you talk about wanting to possibly do a podcast. What's it going to take to get you in front of a camera consistently, Jonnu?
First off, I gotta hang these cleats up. You know what I mean? That's the first thing, man. But we don't know, man. We'll see what God got for me after the game. I got, things that I'm definitely be interested in doing after playing. You know, podcasts would be one of them. Listen, man, I don't know if I may go into a cardiac shock when I'm done playing. I don't know if I'm like, okay, I'm done. I don't know how my body gonna respond. I've been doing this at a high level for the last, since high school, you know what I mean? At 15 years and preparing my body that way and just always being in that mindset. So when it just stopped, I'm curious to see how I transition. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see how that go, man. But I'm open to it all, man. I told Prue, man, might have to hop in that space. I'm gonna have to be one of y'all co-hosts or something, man. We see what's up.
Hey, we got room. You feel me? We got room.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, so we nearing the end of this podcast. We got one more question I want to ask you before we get to one of our favorite segments. I'm putting you on the spot here. This is what journalists do, and I'm known for this. So I'm putting you on the spot. Top 5 tight ends in the National Football League right now.
Currently?
Yep.
Kittle, Kelsey, always at the top of my list. Bowers.
Already?
Yeah. Kittle, Kelsey, Bowers. So we talking about for the 25 season, or we
talking 25 season right now.
25 season. But see, I don't. We through week 4. We through week 4. Let me give you last year up until now.
I bet that worked.
That's what I say. So Kittle, Kelsey, Bowers. I'm gonna throw an honorable mention at the end, and y'all will see why. But I'm gonna go Kittle, Kelsey, Bowers. I'm gonna go McBride. I'm gonna go McBride. I'm missing one more.
Got one more. Told you I'm putting you on the spot.
I know. Detroit. Oh man.
Maybe somebody in Detroit.
Yeah. I know. I'm just making sure that I'm cool with that. I'm gonna go Laporta.
All right, that's a solid list. Laporta. I'm sure everybody will have their own opinion on that, but that's a solid.
Laporta. I'm probably. Yeah, I'm gonna go Laporta. Honorable mention, though, Tyler Warren.
Yeah, rookie.
He's off to a good start.
He definitely doing his thing right now.
Hey, that's good praise from you. I'm sure he'll appreciate that if he see this podcast.
No doubt. Yeah, you got it.
All right, Cole. Final segment. You ready to start it off?
Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's do it. We got a little game that we play to end every podcast over here. It's called cap or certified. We're gonna put up 5 statements, and you gonna tell us whether they cap or they certified. All
All right,
right.
say no more.
All right, let's get into the first one.
All right, tight end is the hardest position to play besides quarterback.
Certified. Certified. Stamp it.
Yes,
Elaborate on that.
Stamp it. Bro, we a part of the offense. We the part of the and not we solely like we are 100% involved in the passing game and 100% involved in the run game.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And so to be able to go out and route up arguably the best athlete on the field, the DB, right? Because now they're not covering us with linebackers no more. We gonna get
Mhm.
nickels. If you know,
Mhm.
worth a damn in this league, a nickel's covering you. And so he's arguably the best athlete on the field. So we got to go out there and win one-on-one against him and then come back and have to block Max Crosby or Khalil Mack or Myles Garrett. You know what I'm saying? So you ask yourself that question. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that tell it all right there. When the O-line, you know, they in the dirt all day, he going against the same guy. You know what I'm saying? Or a lesser guy, a smaller guy, a linebacker. You know what I'm saying? A receiver is on the island all day versus a corner. And if he not getting the ball thrown to them, then they playing patty cake in the run game. They don't even want to touch each other. You know what I'm saying? Running back, you know, running the rock, and they're gonna do some you know, pass protection, you know, if they not a third down back.
Right.
So
Cole?
You already know that's certified, bro. I ain't gotta say
You
nothing.
ju- you just had to
said
answer.
everything I need to say.
You just
My
had to
man said
answer.
everything I need to say.
All right, next
Yes,
one.
sir.
Players hate traveling internationally for games. You just got back from Dublin.
My man, yeah, I hit you up about that flight too. What
I
you tell
I
me?
know. No. So I mean, you could. I really could go either way here because I do like experiencing and playing like in different countries and getting love out there. Once you get there, like the flight over, like all of that, the time zones, you be tired and all that. We don't like traveling, so like playing out there, you know what I mean? That's cool. That's dope. Like to be in front of 70, 80,000 in a different country and they just going crazy just because they seen a 4-yard run. You know what I'm saying? Like it's dope, man. Like, you know, you travel in the world playing a game that you love, making a lot of money, and so it's definitely a blessing. So I mean, I could really go either way on that. You know what I mean? But if I had to pick one, I'm gonna say I'm gonna stamp it. I'm gonna stamp it.
Certify that. Yeah.
I'm gonna stamp it. I was tired, bro.
I saw that picture of y'all team playing and compared to the Vikings and how they travel. I ain't even gonna put you on the spot about that, but I saw it. It looked like a rough travel day for y'all.
I'm gonna stamp it.
Ooh, we heard about the Steelers.
Yeah, what? Yeah.
All right,
All right. Pro Bowl flag football game is a joke.
Yeah, that's certified for sure. That's certified.
Cole?
Yeah, certified.
What was your experience out there like?
I had a ball. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I had a ball. Because of what it came from, it's a joke. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like we came from like, and everybody know the viral clip of Sean Taylor laying out the punt. Like that's what we came from till now. And so now we in a space where, you know, we playing flat, which is fun, which is cool. I'm just comparing it to what it came from.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like the whole experience, they, you know, potentially talking about taking the game out all together and just having the games that we play during the week when we out there. Because we play a bunch of like, you know, team. It's basically
Dodgeball and
you
all
start
that.
off the game. Think about it, you start off the football game with the points that you scored from the week. So whoever had the most points,
I didn't know that.
Me neither.
yeah, whoever had the most points throughout like the, you know, the event games that we had throughout the week, you start off, you know, you continue on to play with those points. So you can start the game down, you can start the game up, and you know, so
What would you
but it
prefer?
was cool though. I had a ball out there, man. You know, they do a good job of putting the event together for sure.
What,
you know what I mean?
What would you prefer? Would you prefer the old school Pro Bowl games or the new school?
Obviously, as a fan, I would prefer the old school. You know, I'm speaking from a fan perspective because you know what I mean. Obviously, we part of the reason why we play this game is because of the fans. Now do my body and the end of January, beginning of February, if you ain't make the playoffs, obviously do you want to go through that again? Because when they put on they took away the pass because guys wasn't really going hard. Well, guys wasn't trying to get hurt.
Right.
And especially now, man, it's so much. I mean, guys, I guess they got smarter in the sense of like, listen, I'm not about to. This is some guys in their contract years, and they're not about to go out there and put their bodies. Because now what? All right, he go out there, he play in the Pro Bowl, and this guy expected to make $100-200 million this off season, and what he get injured, and so that's the reality of it.
Makes sense. Sure. All right, we got 2 more. Cole, you want to top one off, or you want me to go ahead?
Yeah, I go to the next one.
All right.
So the next one: players need more than 15 minutes before media availability after games.
I'm standing on that. I'm standing on that. We don't need no media availability.
Nah, that can't happen.
That's what I told him.
That can't happen.
Hey, y'all come in when we ready, man.
Nah.
Stay out until we ready.
Like, the media come in, bro, like some rats looking for cheese, bro. Like, they come in there, man.
Chill. So you stamping that, you certifying that, Cole. I think I know where you line on that side. Where you at?
Of course, that's certified. We already talked about this.
I'm gonna have to cap that, man. Fans want to hear from y'all after a game, man. Game ended 3:35. We can't go into the locker room till 3:50. We got a 5:00 deadline. Look, they want to hear from y'all after a game. So look, 15 minutes is more than enough, I feel like, because y'all finna give us some cliche answers anyway. So hey, y'all ain't giving us no click.
Hey, well, look, that goes right into the next one. Before we ask the next one, we got a little video we want to show right here. Gabe, you punch that up for us real quick. Hey,
I can't even see it.
So look, man, you in there, you in the locker room. It looked like after the Dublin game. Play it one more time.
Oh man, I can't even see it. I'm hot. I can't even see it.
So it's basically you after the game.
It's like getting on me.
You in the locker room.
You gotta pin it. I can't even see it. What was I doing?
You in the locker room, no shirt on, no pants on. You just got your tights on.
Get my space.
You just got your tights on, dapping up with my guy.
They in my space, man. I was trying to. Homie was an Ireland reporter. I was trying to show him some love.
Yeah, man. So look here, hey, and that ain't your first time doing that either, though. You in the locker room with your shirt off now, doing your interviews, trying to show off the abs and whatnot.
I never wear no shirt, man. That's what I work hard. God gave me these abs.
Okay. So look,
chill.
Here's a statement, man. Players should get fully dressed before an interview. Cap was certified.
God. You coming into my space. I don't got to do nothing. You want to ask me? You want to ask me the question. So this is how you got to ask me the question. You know what I'm saying?
And look, I feel that. It can be a little awkward sometimes when you try to talk to a guy, he got his towel on. It's like,
you want to ask me the question. It ain't gonna be awkward if you don't ask the question. You don't gotta ask it to me. You would ask me the question.
Hey, wifey, don't feel no way about it.
She know what's going on. She know I'm coming home to her, man.
I will say it's players I've talked to in the locker room be like, hold on, let me put on a shirt. My wife don't like when I do these interviews without a shirt and whatnot. So look.
Well, she know I'm hers, man.
I feel that. Well, that's our game, Capper certified. We appreciate you playing, and we appreciate you taking this time, this hour and a half with us to really just talk ball, talk life, and everything that goes around, being an athlete in the National Football League.
I appreciate y'all for having me, man. This was dope, man. I appreciate the experience. Y'all got something great going on, man. I'm supporting y'all the whole way, Pooh. I'm behind you 1,000%, my brother. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all having me, man. And, man, I wish y'all nothing but success in the near future. I know y'all got big things coming.
Man, appreciate that so much. Much love, my boy. It's always going to be love, even beyond this football stuff,
you already
man.
know that. You
got to get the fams together, get the kids together, and really just go into the next phase of life, whatever that may be. Riding high, bro, for sure.
Hey, keep balling. Tell Arden A-Rod to get you the football, man. Tell him you got another Pro Bowl to make.
Ain't no doubt, my boy. Ain't no doubt.
All right, that's another episode of Must Be Two Sides. And we appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe, follow, share this. And Jonnu, appreciate you. Have a good one, brother.
Love, my guy.
All right, y'all.
stand for the truth, otherwise take a knee. Made it to the league, now we gotta take the lead.
Touchdown, Michael Pruitt.
Must be two sides.